Because I was exposed to cycling at such a young age, there was no really aha moments when I thought I could make it a career. It just, every year just kind of happened. And I think as the time went on, it just started to spark more and more of a passion, and it became truly who I am.
Shed some light on me, a little flicker of light to see. Show a little faith, oh please. Nothing matters from day to day. Skip to be too far inside, and shocks could stop your heart. And though my pulse won't start, I can hear your heartbeats in the dark.
So this is the house that I grew up in, born and raised. Same curtains are still up. It's really nice to spend time with my dad and go down to the farm where he still works every day and puts so many hours in, and just see like the baby calves that have just been born, and see the kitties, and just like relay all the memories that I remember having when I was really young.
It's a little eerie in here, but the calving pen is down here, so when we were younger, we'd always come see the babies once they were fresh born before they were set out to the paddock. So let's go see what's here.
The days and the events that Mom and Dad get to watch me race overseas or wherever we are racing, Dad has to tune into his cell phone. He might be like waking up while I'm racing and checking his iPhone to make sure everything's going safe. So cute! 1 day old. First time he's seen sunlight. I remember being, I don't know, 10 years old, and like you get home from school and like your brothers are like going up to the trails, and the guys would all get together and they'd have like their headlamps and such. And that was like the first time that I started riding, was when I wanted to go on these night rides, because they'd come back and they'd be sharing stories and laughing hard, and I wanted to be part of that. So come over to this section here. Mark and Eric had built like this cool little free ride jump mogul section through this whole tree line here. I remember being a bratty little sister and standing like 30 feet down in the field and just trying to get attention. I'd huck like massive manure clumps because the field would just be freshly plowed, and I would be hucking it at them as they were like going for time or like trying to do tricks and stuff. I remember Eric like giving me warnings like, stop throwing that manure, and it was the two of us like booking it down this field. He was trying to catch me. He like pins me down and made me eat this manure. That it was just so gross, but yeah, sibling love, right? Naturally always trying to chase and keep up with brothers. I then was racing against other girls, and that same instinct was still rolling. So this is one of our old school portables, actually, from my elementary school. That my parents bought, and it was like our cycling house. So all of us had a lot of bikes and a lot of parts, and that's where we stored it, in the portable here. And it's actually still kind of full of stuff from when we were growing up. So we would train out of there, we would store all of our stuff there, we would hang out in the portable. It's just kind of like our little cycling sanctuary, really. I remember sitting on the trainer and being kind of bored sometimes, and I'd get the big medicine ball, like the exercise medicine balls, and like putting it on my handlebars and like just like laying on it, watching TV, but like resting my upper body and still riding. I haven't been in the portable for several years, so when I walk back in there now, it's like a time capsule walking around, because I haven't been in for so long, and it just, all these like flashes and glimpses of old memories just kind of pop into your eyes and your mind. Just a really sacred place. Oh, there's still electricity. Check this out. Look, all of our awards, oh my goodness. Local newspapers. Oh, look at the TV, this is awesome. Look at the movies that we used to watch. American Pie 2. This is totally mine. Christina Aguilera, there we go. Millennium, Backstreet Boys. That's what I was listening to. Wow, VHS. So this is my first bike?
Yeah.
Can you pull it down for me? Oh my gosh. Really? This was my first bike?
Yeah, well, you used to ride it.
It's kind of emotional being in here. I haven't been in here for so many years. I was probably jumping it when we were little.
Probably, that bike that's heavier than your race bike.
So in the past, I pretty much always raced a hardtail. I think just being a smaller body and lightweight, I never really thought I needed the full suspension, but this year Trek brought out their new top fuel, and I've also switched to the 27.5 wheels. So everything about the new top fuel is incredible, and I've raced that more than I've ever raced a full suspension in one season.
Honestly, you're still here. Cause it's 4 a.m. when the morning comes. There's a chance that we won't like what we have. So we close our eyes and we count to 3 just to see. 1, 2, 3.
So FAF Porsche actually hooks me up with my Porsche Cayman. It's a 2.7 liter flat 6.
How do you just shut the 401 down?
It's closed up until Ajax.
I love everything about this car. It's just so much fun to drive.
This is pretty much all I need for today. Riding Olympic course. When I actually crashed, I had 3 strikes. I just completely eliminated 1, which is why it was such a soft spot.